my name is Jessica. I am 37. I am not a runner as of yet. I don't even think I would run if something was chasing me. I'd probably play dead.
I started running last August after a really bad breakup, and that helped me get through it.
In undergrad, I discovered that going for a run and running around the campus and then coming back helped me focus again. Then I got away from running for a really, really long time and gained some weight, and so I got back into running for a weight loss, and then now I do it for social activity and peer.
The spring of 2005, I signed up for the Bishop High Sierra Ultra 20-mile fun run. And so that was my first experience running a long distance. And it was amazing. And the thing that stuck out to me was the community. The running community of the trail running community and the ultra running community was amazing. And they were so warm and welcoming and encouraging.
I am probably not as in shape as I once was. I completed a 24-hour race last year and hit 100K. That is my longest race. Other than that, I've done a 50K and a marathon, and did Burning River, a 4-person relay, but nothing really of great significance recently.
Did great last fall. Loved it. Was running every day or hiking. I did a 25K, I've done 250Ks and a 50. And then my 50 mile was in June at Mohican, and I kind of fell into it right afterwards. Realized what it's like to have running depression, race depression.
You can hear that I'm struggling to form words. And this is because the other thing that happened is right after COVID shut down everything, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And that's one of those weird things that you hear about and it always happens to someone else. And here it was, it happened to me. So good news is it's shrinking. Bad news is it's in a very critical spot where there's not a lot of real estate, so my brain stem, and so it's pinched my nerves, which make my speech muscles move and work my eyes. And so I have this fancy corrective thing on my left lens so that I don't have double vision.
So I've been in a rut since June. I went running, made myself go running last night, and it's amazing to me how the body just like goes right into memory mode and knows exactly what to do. And I was all excited, and I come home and Carmel sends a message about this documentary thing. So I'm like, hey, yes, I need this motivation. This is awesome.
When Carmel posted that she wanted to do this project, I could not stop thinking about it. And so I messaged Carmel to see if there was still room, and there was. I was kind of hoping she would say there wasn't, but there was, so here I am. And now I feel energized by it.
So Deidre Kearney asked me if I would be interested in partaking in this adventure with some other women and her friend who is documenting this journey for us. And I said yes. She got me at a weak moment. I recently said goodbye to a very dear friend. She was 43 years old. She was battling cancer for 18 months. So I thought, well, why not? Why not try for 100 miles? If Crystal can endure 18 months of pain and her cancer fight, I can train for my first 100-mile race.
I'm working with this girl named Mel, and she's training me, and I'm like, so what are you doing this weekend? And she's like, I'm gonna run a 100-miler. And I look at her and I'm like, that's a thing? And so she's like, yeah, I'm hoping I do it in less than 24 hours. And I'm like, that's a thing? So she started describing this race to me, and she was explaining how it started in Cleveland and you run all the way down to Akron. And I was like, this sounds awesome.
This is insane. Why am I doing this? Why not? It's a great goal. I was actually thinking the other day, by the time I'm 50, why don't I just do 100? Why not try?
This is a brand new journey for me, but I am looking forward to working with Lee and Carmel and this amazing group of women that they assembled. I'm choosing to pick 100 because I'm calling it my 0 to 100 journey. I'm kind of a go big or go home type of person. So this gives me something to look forward to, something to motivate me to just keep on training.
I was like, oh my God, there's no way. I can barely run 3 miles. There's no way I'm going to ever be able to run a 100 mile. And then I started joining Run Club and met 100-mile runners. And they made me realize that it is a possibility to become an ultra runner. And it's not as difficult and as scary as I always thought it was.
So I'm hoping with this training, I'll get back to where I need to be. I was in the best physical shape of my life, probably around late September, early October of 2020. And since then, I just kind of lost some motivation. So here I am, raw. This is who I am. And let's do this. Let's see how this 100 miles goes.
So there were just a bunch of things, and you know, I'm 53, lived in the Schumer, and it's been kind of a rough year and a half. And there are other dreams that I had, 10 years ago that I don't know, they're still swimming around in my heart and in my mind, but I haven't been doing anything to work towards them. And so when this opportunity came up, I didn't want to make excuses. I didn't want to say that I can't do it because of a tumor or because of treatment or because of my job or relationship, or it's partly as a way of reigniting that mojo to do some of those things that I've wanted to do for many, many years. And so here I am.
How do I feel about starting this? Nervous, scared that I'm going to fail. And if I fail, I guess it's okay. But I don't think I really fail. I'm going to struggle a lot. I know that. But it'll be fine. We're all going to struggle, but we're going to have support. And we're going to have support from our friends, because I'm sure I'm going to be posting this on Facebook quite a bit, looking for encouragement from my friends.
I feel like this is going to go, like, to speak to women like me who think it would be amazing to do something like this, but don't know where to start or how to start, and are just overwhelmed by the thought of trying. And so this project kind of speaks to me, because I feel like it would benefit other women like me. And then it's also like an amazing goal that if I can accomplish this, it would be so cool.
Biggest fear committing to the project? Failing, of course. Actually, letting down Lee and Carmel. That's my biggest fear. And that's basically it for my biggest fear.
My biggest fear going into this, I don't have too many, but probably pooping in the woods. Not a fan, there's spiders there. Don't like spiders very much, but we'll see where we go. I'm just looking forward to this project and working with everybody. So we'll see where we get in a year from now.
I don't want to go through all of this and to do this documentary just to DNF. So that would be my biggest fear.
But we're all going to motivate each other. We're all going to do great. We're all going to kick ass at a 100-miler.
We are stronger than we realize, and I think that all women need to know that. And so I kind of hope that this is motivational, not only for women to do something like a 100-miler, but to do stuff that they might be really scared about what might happen after they do it. And but you know, we're stronger than we realize, and if you need to change, you change.
All right, here we go.
Why am I doing this? 1, it's for Crystal, and 2, because I am tired of people saying, you're crazy for running this, you're gonna wear out your body, you're crazy for doing something like this. I'm tired of it. And so I'm giving everybody who says I'm crazy the big middle finger, because I'm not crazy. Because what happens at 43 when you die of cancer and you haven't even used your body yet? So fuck off, everybody. This is for me. It's my body, my choice. I'm doing what I want. God damn it, it feels good. So, peace, haters.
In a culture that does not support women in sports from as young an age or as strongly, and knowing that sports can really improve the quality of your life. Like, people that are active in sports their whole life, they live longer, they get dementia later, they have better outcomes on everything, they have less depression. Like, your quality of life, like, you got this one life, this one chance. And there's certain things that we know, no matter what else happens, if you kind of do some of these things, it's going to go better for you. And you have this one chance. And so if you can participate in anything that actually helps people really get the most out of their one single chance they have at being a living human. Like, who knows what happens after or before? Who knows? But you have this one chance at being a living human. So if there's something that actually can deepen and improve your quality of that, go for it. And if you have an entire group of people who are limiting themselves, you know, because they don't think they have the ability, they don't know how to approach doing something that's different, and I feel that you don't really fully explore your chance if you don't go outside of the boundaries of what's comfortable. But it's hard and it's scary, and if your whole life you've been told don't, just be safe. Be safe. You don't explore. And I have all the time known a lot of women who are capable of finishing a 100-miler, but haven't started one. I've known a lot of guys that weren't necessarily capable of finishing 100, and sometimes they luck out and finish, and sometimes they don't. But they go try. And women are far more hesitant. And you can either criticize and be mad, or you can go figure out how to help. So what's different about this project is it's, let's go help. I don't know if everyone will finish. I hope they all do. This is not even the point, really. The point is to get people to try.
My initial goal for this project was to get more women interested in running 100-milers. What I found out really quickly when we started looking for women for this project is that's entirely unnecessary. There is actually no shortage whatsoever of women who want to run a 100-miler. There's a shortage of women who feel confident that they can and who don't know how to go about the training process and just don't believe in themselves, and they want a little more structure and support along the way, and that's definitely what this has shown me. We had to cap the project out, basically, just because what I could handle workload-wise, but we had more women interested than we even have in the main video project. But we're going to open up the group for everyone so that women all over can join our group, follow along, commit to running a 100-miler, their first 100-miler in 2022, and have that support along the way and kind of join this effort, which is really cool.